Welcome to the Introduction to DX for Content Managers Course 2. The list of topics for Course 2 are 1. Which content types are used the most? 2. How to create a micro-content. 3. How to work with the media library. 4. Image best practices. Let's get started. Content types are just a fancy way to say web pages. You can see the library of all of the pages/content types that are currently on your site by navigating to the Content button and then clicking it. This will bring up the content library where you can then use the field to filter through all the different content types that your team has created on the site. Let's go over some tips to help you understand the content types and when it's best to use each one. Use the basic page content type for text information. It will have the menu navigation on the side. You can style text bold and italic and create headers, lists, and tables. You can also embed images and add micro-content components like promos, lists, and link collections. Use the landing page content type to create a hub of related content with a custom layout. Landing pages give an overview of a site section, grouping and prioritizing content. Often links in your site's primary navigation will be landing pages. Use the listing page content type to create automated lists of content. For example, you can create a list of all public agency office locations, or a list of documents about a topic. Lists are updated automatically as you add or remove content. Site visitors can search and filter lists you create. Use the contact content type to provide contact information for a person or a role at your agency. A contact can be a specific person or a role, like help desk. Embed a contact in another content type, like a basic page, to provide easy access to contact information for a topic or service. This can also be added to the footer for the social media icons to appear by going to the site settings, then agency settings, and selecting the contact type you would like to appear within the primary contact section. Use the location content type to provide information about a place that the public can visit. You can include hours of operation, areas served, contact information, and other details. This is also the content type that you can add within the footer menu of your site for your agency address to appear. To do this, agency managers will select site settings, and then within that drop-down they will select agency settings, and from there within the primary location field, you will type the name of the location type you want to appear and save. Use event content type for meetings and other events with a scheduled date and time. Events can be in person or online and allow you to link to a page where people can register. You can also create lists of events using the listing page content type or the automatic list micro-content type. Use the news content type to create timely, interesting, and noteworthy content. While they're similar to basic pages, you cannot embed certain things like documents or micro-content into a news content type. Now, let's learn how to delete content types. You can delete content types that you made within the library by clicking the arrow beside the edit, but only if you have that author access. Any content that is unpublished won't appear within search results, only published content types will. Content types are used for creating pages of your website, but micro-content are used as plugin embeds that need to be added within a page. Let's learn about what micro-contents are used for. Micro-content are great for using to highlight information on your site. They make it easier to add image button links, automatic list, and videos that will be used in multiple spots on your site. Micro-content cannot be linked to directly with a URL. It can only be used as an embed within a content type. Next, let's answer the question, which micro-content is mostly used? For most authors creating informational pages, the micro-content you will be using the most would be promo, accordion, automatic list, and link collection list. Where to locate the micro-content library. When you create micro-content, it is added to the micro-content library field. This way you only need to make and edit something once, and it can be used/updated across multiple pages. You can add micro-content to the micro-content library a few different ways. Method 1. Add from the Content tab using the Add Micro-Content button. When you save the micro-content that you create here, it will appear within the library for you to embed in a page later. Method 2. Add from the Insert from Component library in a basic page. Let's learn how to work with the media library. The library helps with accessibility because you don't have to recreate any of the micro-content over and over for each individual page, but instead you can just paste it from your library, and any updates you make to the library micro-content then populates everywhere else. Updating images and media. You can use the Edit button within the media library to access the Edit section where the Remove button is located for you to remove and update the images/document files or embed links that have been added within the site. When you click the Remove button and then upload the updated file and press Save, it will populate across the rest of the site. This way we avoid lost or broken images. While the DX platform automatically adjusts the width and the height of the images uploaded, you can adjust the preview/thumbnail of the image you uploaded into the media gallery by selecting Edit. From within the Edit section, you can then select the crosshairs within the image field to move where you would like the thumbnail image to be. You can see how it will look across all the page types within the Image Preview pop-up window. Next lesson: how to permanently delete media from the site. In order to permanently delete media from your site, you can select the media in the media library and then select the arrow on the right of the Edit button to locate the Delete option. When you delete something, a pop-up window will appear letting you know that it is being used. You can click the Recorded Usage link to find the list of where it is being used to update it. It's safe to delete if it is only being used in a revisions or if the usage pop-up doesn't appear. This now finishes the DX Course 2 training. You can now move on to the final training video, which will be DX Course 3.